No idea what I'm doing. Bingo bango.
Hey, we're back, kids.
It is time to tango. IT problems have been solved. I didn't even have to talk to somebody in another country. Figured it out all on my own. Only took me 7 minutes longer than planned. Let me get my coffee over here.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to our December 10th live stream straight from Smoking Eagles Rod Shop with me, Dustin, and Jason.
Hey,
I
guys.
keep looking at the computer, but the people are up there. So, what's up, peeps? Anyway, I don't really have anything super crazy except let's start out with what's going on with the yellow truck, Jason.
Woo woo. Hey, so last video we talked about me making content, and I kind of grabbed that ball and started running with it. So I've been working on the yellow truck and posting videos. I've been sending videos to Dustin like mad. So we're actually going to start posting videos every Monday at 3 p.m. That's going to be Little Yellow Truck. I just want to say thank you guys for actually watching them. Like, I made the first video and I was kind of like, oh boy. And I sent it over to Dustin and I was kind of like, oh boy. And then it went and like it got, you know, basically 200 so views, and it was really nice. That felt really nice, guys. Thank you so much for watching it. And then the second video came out and I was like, oh no, nobody's gonna watch it. And it got 200 views again. So thank you all very much. Thank you for watching me fumble around in my garage. My video style is a little different than Dustin's by a long shot, guys. But I feel like I'm kind of finding my voice. I feel like I'm kind of figuring it out.
Getting more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm getting a little more comfortable. I'm saying less. And
Yo, what's up, Corey? Hey, can you hear us okay? How's the audio over there? We got a brand new camera that I just figured out how to use. So let me know if everything looks good, sounds good.
Yeah, Corey. And so it was really nice to actually get some views and have some people watch it. And, you know, that's great. So thank you, everybody out there. There are a lot of videos in the queue. They are going to drop every Monday at 3 p.m. And it's going to be weekly. And they're all going to be those little shorter videos, more of the 15-minute range. So you guys can just keep up to date with what I'm working on. I have a stack of parts still for that truck, and I have things on that truck that I have not even thought about getting to yet. So it's actually been nice. It's actually been nice to help pull some weight on the video side and the editing side and getting it over to Dustin. I think we got a pretty good little system working for us. So yeah, and most importantly, thank you to you guys for actually tuning in and watching those videos. I know Volkswagen's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is mine. You know, just like Buicks are yours. Yeah. So, any crazy updates on Carmen over here?
No, not technically.
About to be some updates?
About to be. I'm getting ready to thrash on the Camaro. I'm working on the tire changer. If you guys saw my YouTube short on the tire changer that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace, I've got like 2 more videos for that, and then we'll have a tire machine. So when we go to burnout competitions, we can come back and instead of paying somebody else to mount our tires, we get to fight with them for like an hour and a half a piece and mount our own crap.
And then all the free firewood that we get out of like unmounting the tire.
You mean mulch?
Mulch. Yeah.
Eco-friendly mulch.
You need chipper shredder to turn into mulch. No. Yeah, that's gonna be cool to have that around here. What else has been in your shop lately? Somebody's mobile house, somebody's mini house.
Oh yeah, so my stepson got his first car, and so obviously it needed some work. So we put a whole new front end under it and did some other, you know, I guess I would say personal automotive stuff.
Lots of learning by the
yeah, you got to teach the
next generation.
coming up. So that stuff, you know, I wasn't recording any of that stuff really necessarily, but
no yelling and throwing wrenches.
no, I didn't get any shorts out of that, but we did get a few jokes.
You should make a short. You should make a short of him holding the flashlight for you at least.
Yeah, hold the flashlight for me. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, things have been going pretty good for me. Like I've been getting a lot done on the little yellow truck. So I'm super stoked with the progress. I'm super stoked with the videos. I'm super stoked people are watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just looking forward to continuing it on through December.
Yeah, so on Carmen, she's going full stage 1. It won't be long. I'm going to get working on the Camaro and stuff. Once we go, my company that I work my day job, I guess, the one that keeps the lights on in here, they do a Christmas shutdown. So over Christmas shutdown, I usually take on a huge project. And last year, it was getting Carmen running.
Yeah, it was evicting all the mice.
Seeing if Carmen would even run, was locked up, whatever.
Get the squirrels out of the intake.
Dug deep into that. If you guys remember me redoing the heads and stuff on the car. So this year it's going to be the Camaro, but I'm also going to take a little bit of time and pull the heads off of Carmen and take them down to the machine shop and get those done. Then they'll when they come back, they'll be stage 1. We can toss a new cam in it, and I'm gonna find us a new intake and a new carb. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm looking around because I don't like to buy new stuff. I mean, I bought the cam used. I mean, it's new, but
new to you.
But it's
new to me.
New. It's new, never used, but secondhand. So I plan on doing the same with my carb and my intake and some other stuff because I'm cheap. And, horsepower is not cheap. So I got a few other tricks up my sleeve for later on down the line. But, me, guys, I like keep it fresh and, change it up a little bit. So I've also got that garden tractor to work on and the snow blower. It's getting really cold around here, so we're going to have snow soon. Can't wait. Yeah. Lots of things coming. Lots of fun to happen.
So back to Carmen and the 455 that's in it right now. The thing that's most suspect with Carmen and the 455 is the valve train.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things like if you watched a lot of the burnouts that he did, he kept the RPMs really low because you don't want to zing a valve stem that's got
it's 30 thousandths under spec, and then you're like, what's the red line on this motor? $5,000. Let's hang out right there.
Yeah, no.
The ragged edge on a good motor.
Yeah,
you don't really want to be there on the Rat Man. So
so he always kept it.
I always kept it well within safe zone.
And now that it's
it didn't have any problems doing it.
Yeah, it didn't have any problems doing it. So now that it's the off season, now it's like, hey, let's address the things that we're most scared of.
Yeah.
And dropping a valve or bending a valve or that's the things that's the scariest about Carmen because those heads are they're not, I wouldn't say they're unknown, they're known. They're known not good. So it's kind of one of those address the heads, take the heads from ratty stock, literally rat infested stock to stage 1. And now you can twist some RPMs on it. You got a cam that's going to get those valves open.
So stock. What's pretty wild is the stock heads on that are not bad.
No,
I mean they are good heads. I think it's running. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's running 2-inch intake valves right now, which
that's monstrous.
That's huge. A small block Chevy runs in the mid 70s. They were running a good head was 196, which is inch 960 thousandths if you're not in the lingo. And this is running 2-inch intake valves stock. I'm going to go to stage 1, and I'm going to go with stainless steel valves, which is going to bump it up to 2.13, which is adding basically 130 thousandths diameter to the intake valves. That is massive. To put that into, I guess, a little more
Low.
a little more comparison. My Camaro runs 196 valves, 69 Z28 with a 302. That, I mean, those things are known to run crazy RPM, crazy power, and they run 202 heads. Everybody's heard of the infamous, double hump GM heads. Those are 202. This is going to be almost 130 thousandths bigger than that.
Yeah, and it's on the outside, so I mean, that's a lot of volume.
It's a lot of volume to pull a ton of air in there
And
on a huge bore. This has got what? I'll go grab one.
But no, but even for that, like just having valves that are like complete and solid and not like literally pitted and rotted away.
Yeah, I mean, our pistons are this big around. This ain't a four-cylinder. I mean, we're running some serious pistons in that thing,
So,
and then we're going to run these massive valves.
so we should be, and then just the fact that they're going to be solid and not like pitted and half missing.
Ready to explode.
Yeah, because if you drop the valve, that engine's toast.
Pretty much, yeah, basically.
So the engine's not toast. So going to good valves is going to, kind of free that RPM up a little bit.
And put us safe.
Yep.
So later on down the line, 2-3 years from now, maybe next year, who knows what, that engine should still be runnable.
Yep.
It should still be
A great engine.
Yeah, and if I decided, hey, I want to spend some money and redo the bottom end on it,
Yeah.
you could put a new bottom end in it with better pistons, better, rods and mains, and get the crank redone or anything like that. But as soon as you drop a valve,
It's done.
you might as well just move on to another project because you don't even have a donor block anymore.
Yep.
So, and stage one heads are gonna flow a ton.
Yep.
And
then with the cam, it's really gonna let it breathe. It's really gonna let it come up in the RPMs a lot more.
Yeah, I think they say it's gonna make power. The new cam will make power from 1800 to 5500,
Yeah.
I believe, or 5000 RPM. So
You should be able to.
I've been running at 3500 in all our burnouts. I run about 3500 to 3700 RPM.
Yeah.
Which is plenty safe, and I'll be able to run this thing up to 4,500 probably, and hang there
and be way safer.
and be way safe.
And
And
that's a lot of air movement at 4,500 RPM.
yeah, with another 75 horsepower.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So that's going to be, it's not a lot of work. Well, it is a lot of work, but it's, in the grand scheme of things, like getting the heads redone, adding a cam, adding intake, adding a carburetor is really honestly going to take that 455 from okay to like next level of like, oh wow, like it's here to party.
One thing I like about this, the idea I have here with this is I kind of want to prove to you guys or show you guys, because there's always that you can go on YouTube and you can Google, budget small block Chevy build, budget LS build, budget this build, budget that build. There's no such thing as a budget 455 build. Like, it is not available. It's not a thing. So I just want to show you guys, okay, you go find yourself a 75 or a 76 Buick Electra deuce and a quarter with a 455 in it. What can you do to it? Affordably. Yeah, if you had $20,000, you could go to some website like TA Performance and you could buy all the nicest crap on the shelf and go run with the big dogs. And anybody can do that if you've got a pocketbook. But I want you guys to know, okay, if I've got, a Cutlass or a Regal or a old Buick or an old Riviera or some old boat tail or a Skylark or whatever, if I find one of these 455s on Marketplace that runs for $800, what's it going to cost me to go with a stage one?
Yep.
What's that going to get me? How much is that going to cost me? I mean, when this is done, I'll make a video for you guys, and I'll just go down and I'll show you what I spent. It's really not that much. It's because I'm cheap for one, and I like to hunt around and buy stuff.
Well, you also do a lot of research on it, like, and the issues with the 455 are known, like the oil.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like one of the first things you really addressed on it and really just took care of. So that keeps, everything nice and happy. And now it's like the next thing you really need to do is address those valves that were, rat nest, moments before.
And I could buy stock valves, but if you're gonna have the heads redone,
you might as well.
You got to buy them anyway. So spend the $50 and go big.
Yep. And that's the thing. Like this motor, this motor is on the verge of not being a motor because of the valves that are in it. So it's time to put valves in it.
It's a ticking time bomb.
It was a ticking time bomb all summer. Like the first burnout we went to, it's like, you know, like you're watching the RPM like a hawk. You're like, like
and listening.
Yeah, like
listening is key. Was that tick there before?
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't, we're about to walk.
We're about to use the winch to get this on the trailer.
Yeah,
but it's been proven. It's proven itself to be a really good motor. So you know now you're kind of at that step where it's like, man, take that next step and make it not just an okay motor, but make it a good
right and be different. Dare to be different.
Yeah.
You know? And so that's kind of my thing.
Anybody can LS something.
Anybody can LS something. Anybody can buy an old Ford 302 or an old Chevy small block or whatever. The parts are available. You go to Napa, you can order them on Amazon. I mean, the distributor in the Buick came from Amazon. Okay.
I thought you said Wish.
I know. I had to make jokes because I call it my Wish.com distributor because I literally went on Amazon and I just Googled Buick 455 distributor and it was like GM HEI conversion distributor and I'm like $79. That's not real.
He sent the email. Will you take 59?
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's an email sent.
I was like, could I possibly get a coupon? But no, I actually legit looked down there and it said free returns and I was like, that's worth a shot.
Yeah.
So here it is. I mean,
it's running great.
It's doing it. I mean,
that's a solid thing to get away from the points is get the HEI.
Yeah, just avoid the drama.
Because you're gonna have to buy the points anyways. You're gonna have to buy the cap. You're gonna have to buy the rotor. You're gonna have to buy the plug wires.
You got that extra coil laying out there. Everything looks ancient, dilapidated. Now everything's nice, contained, updated.
Yeah. By the time you bought the coil and the points, the condenser, the cap,
I had
the rotor,
$150 in it anyway.
Yeah,
and I could have bought a Street Fire, an MSD, or some shit. But at that point, I didn't even know if the motor was running.
We didn't even. Yeah. At that point, my money would have been on you've wasted 2 weeks of your life to make this motor.
To port heads on an engine that won't even run.
Yeah,
because I was like porting the heads.
Yeah.
And he's like, does it run? I'm like, I don't know.
Measuring valves and going, oh, buddy.
I'm like, I'll just clean out the wire wheel and act like we didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm just going to knock most of the crud off of this and try not to, and then you knock the crud off of it and you're like, wow, that's
good
structural.
Yeah.
But it's done great. So yeah, let's, if you were to address one thing with that motor, the first thing you needed to address was the oil pump. Everybody that has a Buick 455 has to address that.
Yep.
And then the next thing is like after, being inside those heads and looking around for a few weeks to make them even work, yeah, those need addressed.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's just fixing.
I can't believe my rear main seal don't leak. I'm screwed now, but it hasn't leaked till now. Like, it's insane. Every old motor I've ever owned that's GM leaks like hell, either out of the front or the back, and you just keep oil in it, right?
Yeah.
This thing, it does not drip a drop. Like, I'm almost like, if I had $1,000 right now, if somebody said, I'll give you $1,000 to buy new pistons and rods for that, I would have to really think on it because it doesn't have problems. Like, I mean, I'm 8.5 to 1 compression, which could be way better.
Yeah.
But I also have no problems.
Yeah. And the bigger known issue is the damn heads.
The heads are the problem at this point. And it's cool because, let's say, one thing I kind of thought about was, once I go to stage 1 heads with these cast iron heads, these are actually, they made stage 1 heads out of these heads with this casting number. So if I decided later on I wanted to go to some aluminum heads or anything of that nature, these heads are going to be worth not what I have in them, but they're going to be worth close to what I have in them.
Somebody would want.
Because anybody with a 71 GS that was a stage 1 or they want to make it stage 1 or whatever, these are the heads they're going to want. And I'm already going to have the stainless valves in them. I mean, so it'll be worth a lot more than just these heads laying there.
Yeah, and that I think you know, me personally, like that extra 1,000 RPM is just going to make that thing sound absolutely.
It's gonna wake it up.
It's
Depending
gonna
on how
sound-
it runs, you know. I mean, I may put my foot in it a little more or less.
It's going to sound. It's going to sound. It already sounds different because it's just this low grumble.
Yeah. And so many people are like, it doesn't even sound like it's doing anything, and I'm just like, yeah. It doesn't have to.
Yeah.
But like at no point does it struggle.
Yeah.
It does not sound like it's struggling.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's driving to the freaking grocery store.
But now maybe that'll open up the next gear for you.
Yeah. Maybe.
So if you know at like
hey,
like
furnace kicked up finally.
Like at like a night of destruction, it'll you can go to that drive instead of staying in second.
Yeah.
And that would be huge at a night like an NOD.
Yeah.
Being able to just go to the next gear. Same way with the El Camino. Like if the El Camino could go to drive instead of staying in second, I think it would be there. But,
so Jason, how was your Thanksgiving?
Let's
not. It's holiday season, man. Let's not just talk about our two projects that happen to be everything we do right now.
So yeah, Thanksgiving was actually really nice. I went down to my sister's house, and my brother, he was there, and my nephew was there.
Sweet.
And he brought his Corvette down there. So my brother has a C5 Corvette. I think it may have been in a short for like 4th of July.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, that car is a rocket ship, and it's so much fun just to be around and hear it.
I posted so many shorts, man. You're like, did you drop that short?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're always sending each other short ideas, like
all kinds of stuff.
But yeah, it's a cool Corvette. But anyways, I got to have a really good Thanksgiving meal with my brother and my sister, and that was nice. That was nice. Getting the gang back together. We haven't had Thanksgiving together in a while, so it's nice to do that kind of stuff with the family. How about you? What was your Thanksgiving?
So I have a huge family. So we had part of my family usually do Thanksgiving over here. So we had, I don't know, 40 people over or whatever, because like I said, I got a huge family, and you know, as we grow and expand, more people kind of join in. So it's a good time. We clean the house all up, get it all ready for people, because you know, 40 people or so, give or take, is a lot of people in your house. And we just hung out, had a good time. My uncle's got a Buick, and so we chit-chatted about Carmen a little bit, and you know, blah, blah, blah. And told me old Buick stories and stuff like that. And he told me to pull this 455 out and put it in that Studebaker and take it to the drag strip and make people mad. And
that's a great plan. That's a solid plan right there.
I'm like, that's a pretty good plan, but that Studebaker needs a lot of work, and it hasn't made it up the totem pole yet. It's on my list. So what I do basically is I buy 5 projects, okay? And then I rate them from 1 to 5, okay? Then I go, okay, I'm going to do all these projects. And then I get project 1 half done, and then I buy something else that I think is really cool. And I go, where does this fall? It should be 6, but that makes sense. So I'm going to make it 1.5, and then I'm going to do like half of that one. And then I'm going to buy some other project, and then I'm going to put it at number 3, and then, so it's one of those things that...
So the Camaro's been the #1 project for a decade.
Yeah.
And then the truck slid in front of it.
Yeah.
But the truck's pretty cool, guys. Like, the truck's pretty cool.
Yeah, then, I'm going to be making basically an intro video on the Camaro. I'll have pictures of when I was driving the car last. It seems like forever ago. My kids, when they were like super tiny, riding around in the car or whatever, and stuff like that. And just kind of like the history on it since I've had it, what it's done, where it is now, and why I've been neglecting it like a horrible parent. And then, we're going to start thrashing on the thing and start sanding, mudding, blocking, taping, spray painting.
You know what's probably a worse video than painting a car?
What?
Wiring a car.
Painting. The painting videos are actually really good. It's everything up to that point. Look, there's a hole. You know what's fun? Watching somebody cut a giant hole in a car and then weld a new piece in. You know what sucks? watching them put mud on, sand it off, put mud on, sand it off, then put mud on, then sand it off, and then prime it, and then sand it off, and then prime it, and then sand it off, and then block it, and then block it, and then wet sand it, and then block it. And then you're like, okay, it's time to paint it. And you're like, cool.
Nope.
And you get all this progress
in a moment.
In like one day.
Yeah.
That it took you months to prepare for. So, yeah.
He's getting ready for the months of preparing for that one moment.
Yeah. But the Camaro, will be driving it next summer, and you guys will be stoked on it. It's got a good cam in it and stuff, and it's fun, and it'll be about good. I can't really beat on it. I don't know. Maybe I will, but I just don't want to really beat on it because I've had it forever. And these second-gen Camaros are just getting harder and harder to find parts for, like actual parts. I mean, sure, I can go online and buy a bunch of Chinese crap and get it sent over here, and then half of it won't fit. Yeah, I can wish.com a bunch of parts on it, but if I wanted a Chinese Camaro, I'd just buy some import or something. Datsun or something. Or a Supra. Hey, I'm just naming cars with wings, okay? But anyway, all jokes aside,
it'll be a cool project.
It's going to be fun, and I want to be able to drive it around, so I want to be able to take it to shows and do some cool stuff. Maybe some like power tours or local whatever's car shows and stuff. Instead of necessarily competing, maybe that's one of the things. Maybe Jason takes
the little yellow
truck, or he takes the El Camino to a burnout competition. I take the Camaro, I film, he does the burnouts, and then I got a car there, but I'm not really, beating on my stuff. I can be more interactive with you guys, talk about stuff, or vice versa. Maybe I can, go somewhere else and do burnouts, and Jason can drive a little yellow truck and bring, the merch and the bed of it if it'll fit.
Yeah. No, and see, that's kind of the thing. Like right now, our content is like burnout content, and like we've actually done some really fun things that weren't burnouts, like like the Kosciuszko car show that was in town. Yes, there was a burnout there, and we were there for the burnout, but there was a lot of cool cars there, and we drove over there like 3 deep. We had the truck, we had his blue truck, his 79 truck. We had Carmen there. And then I had the Volkswagen there. I drove the Volkswagen all the way there. And it's like, man, we need to get some road trip videos. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. Like I think we need to take the blue truck and the yellow truck and go do something.
Okay.
That'd be a fun summer video.
Yeah, go do something somewhere, somehow.
Go do some truck stuff with our trucks.
What kind of truck stuff do you plan on doing?
I don't know, hauling some dirt.
Okay.
Dustin's like, no way. Not in the bed.
I'll bring my garden shovel.
Not in the bed of my truck.
Oh, no. Wait, I was going to say, it's like 4 scoops and she's full.
No, but yeah, like, that's some of the stuff that we're thinking about is like different content for the summer. Like, going to like cruise-ins or.
We don't want to get bored, and we don't want you guys to get bored and just go, oh, those are the guys that drag Fox body Mustangs out of the weeds and put LS motors in them. Because once you've seen like 7 of those videos, you've got like enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like some movies are good movies, and you want to watch that movie, let's say Christmas movies. You have your favorite 3 or 4 Christmas movies. You watch them every year.
Yeah.
But you don't want to watch them all year long. You want to watch them at Christmas time. So, the burnout stuff is fun. The Buick videos are fun, but painting a Camaro will be fun. Going and doing other events will be fun.
Yep.
And so we don't want to get burnout, and we don't want you guys to get burnout. So we're going to try and shake it up a little bit.
And there's so much stuff to do.
Yeah. And if you guys see something and you're like, that sucks, don't do that, then just let us know. Tell us in the comment that we're doing stupid stuff. Yeah. We'll do something else. I mean, whatever. We're open. We're open to suggestions.
Let's put some travel tires on Carmen and go do some dirt drags or something.
I actually thought about Gambler 500.
Yeah.
I'll put truck tires on that.
Yeah.
Like studded snow tires. I mean, they demoed these things all the time. Them guys are driving through foot deep mud. You think I can't do the Gambler in that? you're on drugs.
Yeah.
I'll put a hitch on the back and I'll pull a trailer. I'll pull a pop-up camper through the Gambler with mud tires on the trailer and the car. Yeah. And I'll do it. Like, I'm that guy. I'll mount a winch on the front bumper.
Yeah. With 1,000 foot of cable.
Yeah, a 12,000-pound winch on the front because she's a big girl.
She's a big girl. She kind of sticks in the mud.
Right? That would be fun.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
No.
There's
a lot of good ideas. And honestly, there's more. Like, if you listen to us two talk, like, there's more things we want to do than we really honestly have time to do.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
If I retired today, I could do half the crap we talked about this afternoon.
Yeah, just literally on a mission to go rescue something this afternoon.
Yeah. So you
never know what we like. I think that's like one of the cool things about me and Dustin is, like, we're really honestly willing to do just about anything.
Yeah, like, why not?
Like,
right?
if we look at it and we go, that sounds like it could be fun. Like, that's about all we need to go after something. Yeah. Is we got to think, man, that would be fun, and I think I can do it. Like, yeah. And we're gone, and it's like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got the truck painted. Carmen last year was my Christmas thing. See if this thing will frickin' run. Yeah. And it did. And then I did burnouts all year long. So this year, this Christmas is Camaro, and then it's going to happen. And then all summer, I'll bebop around in the Camaro. We'll do burnouts in Carmen. And we'll do some other little side stuff like the tire machine and my little thing. And my mini bike. I got my mini bike. I'll be working on that.
Don't they have a Camaro meet in Louisville?
I don't know. Yeah. I know they have Camaro Superfest in Michigan.
That'd be fun.
But I'll probably go to St. Agnes again this year, like I usually do. And we'll have a booth up there this year.
I threatened to go last year. I might pull the trigger and go this year.
Yeah, might as well, man. It's a good time.
Go do some road trips. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Like, I do a lot of thrashing in the garage, and the Beetle honestly wasn't very roadworthy. I think maybe I put 50 miles on it for the summer, like driving it.
Hey, we got 6 people in here. Hey, if you're in here watching, comment down below in the chat. We want to see who all's in here.
I think maybe
say what's up.
Like, maybe I put 100 miles on the road in the little Susbuck, just because I was terrified of driving it, and I don't want to be that way anymore. So that's kind of my goal with the yellow truck, is to have something that, like.
All right, what's up? Flaming Oblivion is in here.
Flaming Oblivion. Who's Flaming Oblivion? Is that?
He's in here hanging out with us. Oh, what's up, man? What do you think? What should we talk about?
What content do you enjoy? What content do you think's? How many did I say in the first video that I put out?
Hey, Harold's in here. What's up, Harold?
Harold. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Oh, do you want to tell them about our idea that's coming up later this month?
Oh, yeah. We got to tell them about this idea.
Check this out, guys.
See, again, we have an idea.
We're thinking outside the box. I've actually pitched this to a bunch of people.
Yeah, Dustin pitches this idea to me, and I'm just immediately like, yeah, I'm in. So pitch the idea to the people on the camera.
Okay, here's my idea. All the young kids, right, stream games all the time. They're like, oh, I'm going to play Fortnite for 47 hours straight and, whatever, eat Taco Bell. Will I survive? Right? And I'm like, how can Jason and I compete with that?
Yeah.
We're old.
We're old.
And then I was like, you know what? We can do a Christmas special live stream in the shop. We'll do a 12-hour straight live stream. And we won't just be sitting here talking about stuff.
No, because we're not good at talking, honestly.
We're
winging it, guys. We're winging it.
Full on. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the camera up over in the other side of the shop where we do all the wrenching. We're going to come up with a major project. We haven't figured out exactly what it's going to be. And we are going to stream live from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. the entire day. We're going to eat on camera or pizza, Taco Bell, Subway. Who knows what we're going to do? We're going to have food on camera. We're going to chat with you guys. We're going to laugh, joke around, have fun, and hopefully not screw anything up too bad on camera because we can't edit out our mistakes.
And we're just gonna thrash. We're just gonna get something done.
Yeah, and we're gonna knock stuff out. So if you obviously we don't want people to, well, if you want to watch the full 12 hours and just binge it on your couch eating Pringles, hey,
go for it.
Get her done. But I don't expect people to do that. I think it'll just be fun to be like, hey, it's right after Christmas because we're not gonna do it on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve or anything like that because obviously you guys, are going to be with your families and doing Christmassy stuff, which is cool. So we're going to do it right after Christmas. And then you guys can just be like, hey, I'm bored today. Oh, look on your phone and be like, Smoking Eagles, they're live. I wonder what those guys are doing. And then you can hop on and see me laughing at Jason and see him making fun of me for losing a wrench. And
watch me catch something on fire.
Maybe. You never know.
Watch Dustin try to put it out.
Yeah, that could happen.
That's about. But yeah, he pitches this idea to me, and he's like, "We're just gonna go live for 12 hours."
Dad asked if we're gonna have dancers.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes. Yes. But he throws this idea out there. He's like, "What would be like?" He's like, "Well, would you like? What do you think?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it. Like 100%. Like, number one, I know we can do it.
Yeah.
Number two, I know we can have fun doing it.
Yeah. We've done it before.
And we
just didn't record it all.
Yeah, we've done it before. Like, we've had there's been more than one 12-hour thrash session.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, when I was painting my blue truck, there was many days I'd start working out here at 10 in the morning, and I'd be out here at 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning putting on clear coat or putting on primer or whatever, and it happens. I mean, that's the reality of, body work and shop work and stuff like that. But you're not.
The Elko, we did a couple of 12-hour days
in a row. We did an entire weekend, a Saturday and a Sunday, because Jason was getting whooped on. Yeah. I remember you were like sweating. You're like, man, I'm wore out. I can't go home. I'm like, I'm gonna get a beer and go watch TV.
And I mean, there was even we've had multiple 12-hour sessions in here, so we're like, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. So that's our plan. We're gonna do that. And you guys can hop in, you can hop out, you can hop in the morning while you're eating your breakfast burrito and go, look, those two fools. And then you can come back later in the afternoon and go, they didn't get nothing done. All they did was break 4 tools, get mad and get in a fight. And now they're eating pizza. And Jason.
Does Jason still have all his fingers?
Jason spilled the pop and Dustin dropped the pizza. And then you can log back in later in the afternoon and we can throw everything we attempted to fix in scrap pile.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen?
What happens? Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll buy a slot car track for Christmas, and we'll just sit out here and play slot cars all afternoon. And you guys will be like, "What's the project?" And I'll be like, "Have you ever put an AFX track together? Because it's a full day project." Okay. Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna do? Yeah. We haven't figured it out yet. If you got any ideas of projects we should do, put it in the comments.
Come over here.
I don't know.
Play some Atari.
Yeah, play some video games or something. I'd probably get copyrighted though.
Yeah.
So we own the rights to Gran Turismo.
Put one of your car models together.
Put a model together. Dude, we're gonna build this Days of Thunder mellow yellow car. I think we can tackle it in 12 hours. It is stage 1 snap together. Get out the DA.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff we can do.
It sounded like a fun time, so it's like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, and I wanted to get.
I think if you know where headquarters is, if you know where Smoking Eagles Rod Shop headquarters is, this is your invite to come over on that day. So if you see us go live and it's the 12-hour episode, and
you know where we are, just swing by, say hi.
And you know where Smoking Eagles Rod Shop headquarters is, show up.
Right.
Because there's a bunch of guys on here that knows.
Yeah.
That knows. So yeah, show up any point of the day. Just know that we're going to be here.
Yep, we'll be here. Sure. We'll be thrashing out and trying to get things done. My mom said, "Behave yourself." She's going to be watching.
No.
Yeah.
Not if your dad comes over.
Right. Yeah. Just remember, if you come over here, you'll be on camera.
Just remember, you're
So
on camera.
I would comb your hair.
Yeah. Not that.
Yeah, wear your best hat. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Man, I need to get a hat. My hair is so wild on camera.
Yeah, I'm waiting on those beanies. As soon as I get them beanies, man, and because you don't have as much heat over there as I do.
Yeah, I don't have nearly as much heat or tools or space or
Dude,
light.
I got this cool little ring bell.
Oh man.
Check this out, guys. I think they can see it on the camera.
Like you're at the.
It works good. Maybe we should do a quiz show. I could be like, I could quiz you. I could be like, so
What
Jason,
is the proper
what's the
gap?
standard bore and stroke of a Buick 455? And you'll be like, I don't know. And I'm like, you're wrong. But when you get it right, I can go bing. I can give you the answers.
Ooh.
Don't quiz me on stuff I don't know. It's metric. I win.
It's metric.
10 millimeter. You got it.
How do you know this wrench doesn't work?
Yeah.
Well, it says Ford on it.
Dad said he's got a Bucky's hat.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
So Bucky's did a So I was thinking of paint schemes for Nacho Libre.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of paint schemes for the car, and I was like, man, I should wrap it. I should get a wrap for it. And Bucky's actually had a NASCAR truck. Is it NAS truck or is it NASCAR truck?
I have no idea.
But anyways, they had a truck. Bucky's had a truck.
Really?
And I was like, man, I think that Elko with a Bucky's NASCAR wrap would be freaking cool.
Yeah, it would be. That would be cool. It would be expensive.
It would. That's the problem though. Like, does anybody do wrap like cheap? Like looks good.
No.
Like looks good from like 30
You said
foot
the word
away.
cheap, Jason. I'll wrap it real cheap.
But no, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, if I could get it wrapped.
Okay, so December 30th
December 30th.
will be our live stream.
Yes.
And we'll do it
December
from
30th.
9 a.m. till 9 p.m., right? Does that work? 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Can I be up that early is the question.
I think the video.
I will, but I'll be like this.
I think the video is going to start with like knocking on the door. Hey, are you up?
Yeah, Jason was like, are you awake yet?
That's the 9 a.m. conversations I have with Dustin.
Yeah.
It is, hey, are you awake?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe 10 to 10.
10 to 10. Well, I can do that.
Yeah, like 10 to
'Cause
10 is
So I'm
better.
normally I work second shift. So like most people start falling off around 9 and I start falling off about 3 a.m.
Yeah,
because I don't get home till 11. I usually go to bed around 12:30 or 1.
but
But it's nothing for me to be up till 3. So
if you
9 a.m.
but
comes early for me.
But if you say, hey, I'm going to be over at 9 a.m., he's like, yeah, cool. And
I get up at 8:30 and then I'm like, I gotta brush my teeth, take a
Hey.
shower, make some coffee. I'm like,
Hey.
ah.
are you awake yet? No, I just give me like 20 minutes. And then it's like 10 o'clock by the time you get out to the shop.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens, man. But again, I'm not a late nighter either. I'm the guy that's like, hey,
Right.
dude, I got to go home. I got to sleep.
Yep.
And Dustin's not. Dustin's like, what do you mean? We're just getting started.
Yeah, I'll go all day. Like once I'm up, I never stop. But yeah, so that's our plan. We're gonna come up with a cool project, maybe a couple of them.
10
or
to 10, though. 10 to 10.
you want to do 10 to 10?
Yeah, let's do 10 to 10.
Are you sure that's pretty late?
That's past my bedtime, but I think that's a good compromise. Like, because I think 10 o'clock in the morning, we can at least get you up. And,
Okay, 10 to 10.
10 to 10. We're gonna do the 10 to 10.
10 a.m., 10 p.m.
And we're going to just live stream from the shop, and we're just going to go like heck and try to get it
Yeah,
done.
we'll have a project or we'll have 3. I don't know what we're gonna do. We haven't made a full-on commitment yet, but we will have something in the works.
And
going
we're just gonna wrench all day.
Maybe he'll work on something and I'll work on something completely different at the same time, and we can fight over the tools or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
You
probably
can-
not. Most of your stuff's metric, so
Yeah, not fighting over tools.
I'll pick some. I'll pick something that has standard. It's funny.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah.
No,
That'd be our
I think
plan.
that's gonna be fun. I think that's gonna be fun. I think anytime you stop in, you're probably going to see us working on something. And if you just type a message, we'll try to be Johnny on the spot and get over there at least every.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way I could set this up so like when people comment or they say something like dings or bings or something. Yeah. I'll do a little bit of research on here. I have no idea how to do these lives or anything because
we screwed up the live today.
We screw them all up every single time.
I think every live we've been at least late to.
Yeah, we're not late. Like we're legit here. Yeah, we just don't know it.
Yeah, we were here
because we're like description. Oh, it deleted it. Oh, let's go live, and it's like it's not live. Oh, it's pointed at the roof. Why is the camera upside down?
Which way with the camera? Which way with the camera?
Yeah,
I mean, it's always something.
If we did it every week, we'd get good at it.
Yeah, I kind of like it a little like this. I like it a little more, just have fun.
Yeah.
We don't get too serious about this.
No, I like the build and the model idea though. Yeah. But I don't want to build those because
those are cool models. Those are cool in the box.
But if you don't destroy the box, Jason, you could put it together.
Model building competition.
And then put them back in the box, and then nobody would ever know you built it.
And then they would buy it thinking it's like new in the box.
Yeah, like I'll die, and then like my kids will be like auction all this crap. They'll be like, these are all plastic wrap, never open. And people will be like, somebody put this together already. It's spilled glue all over. Half the decals are wrong.
I wonder if we could do that.
Every one of these cars says Smoking Eagles Rod Shop on it.
I wonder if we could get models and put them together and then sneak them back into like the Myers and put them back on the shelf. Do they still sell models on the shelf?
No, they don't. They took them out of Walmart and stuff. You can't get it. You have to go online and order them.
Is there any place that sells them?
I mean, there's a guy on Marketplace that has them because I'm always watching for the ones that I want. Because I like the old, like the 80s, like car movie cars and stuff.
Yeah, that would be.
Oblivion says a weekly live chat would be cool.
A weekly live chat. We'd have to shorten it down.
We would. We'd have to go less than well, maybe. So like it has on here that I can like add or invite people, kind of like TikTok does, but I don't have TikTok. Yeah. I tried to get TikTok and it says that my account's locked and I've never had one. So
there's a Dustin out there on
TikTok. They don't
TikTok.
like me. No, it's Smoking Eagles Rod Shop. I think. I don't know.
China.
Who knows?
Probably China.
They probably hear all me yelling at you for metric stuff all the time, and they're like, "Well, he clearly
wiretapped this guy.
He should not be on TikTok. He doesn't like us."
Yeah, we could do a weekly, but we'd probably have to shorten it down.
But that might be cool to have. Maybe not do it on YouTube. Maybe do it on TikTok or something. I don't know if you have a TikTok, but I know you can go on there and just start doing weird dance. No, you can do that thing where you like invite multiple people.
Oh, in chat.
In chat. So maybe that would be something cool. We could go, this is what we do on TikTok. We just do a weekly chat. And then like, it could be you and me as like the host. Yeah. And then we can have, our fans could hop in with us and hop out and tell us about their projects.
Yeah. I want to see people's projects. I want to see other people's projects. Like, I like your projects. Like, I come over here. I don't have a Buick, but I dig it.
Yeah.
I don't have, a square body step side. I want one. I would take a square body. But anyways, I dig it. I dig the Camaro.
Right.
Like, I dig your projects. That's why I come over here. That's like how I started. Come over here to start with.
Oh yeah, because I got all kinds of. I'm always working on junk.
Yeah, like I think you posted something like you were going to be working on the white truck, like changing the carb and intake or something.
Yeah, probably.
And you were like, hey, if you want to stop, you're like, if anybody wants to stop by. And I was like, well, heck yeah, I'd stop by.
Yeah.
Like, I dig other people's projects. Like, I want to see them. Like, even like your dad's truck. That thing's cool.
Yeah.
You want to see his Camaro's really cool. The Nash was really cool.
It's chilly. Maybe if the weather's nice, maybe he'll cruise that thing over. Ooh, I don't think he's got heat, though. I don't know. Maybe he'll cruise it over.
That's cool. See, your dad's got a truck. You got a truck. I got a truck.
Well,
I got the coolest truck.
Part of the truck.
I got the coolest
truck. You have a truck. If you took your Volkswagen and the Elko, I mean, 2 halves make a whole, right?
You know what?
2 mini trucks make us full size.
I didn't even think of the Elko, but the Elko and the little rabbit truck basically are the same thing. They're kind of a car that got turned into a truck.
They're not the same thing, Jason.
Oh God. The Elco's way cooler. Oh, we were driving today.
Ah, okay, Oblivion. That makes sense. I see what you're saying there.
What's he saying?
He's saying most streamers will live stream on TikTok to announce before they go live on YouTube because they get seen by thousands and thousands of people that are just scrolling by. Because TikTok has such a fast scroll count, like you know what I mean. It's kind of like shorts when you're sitting on the crapper and you flip back.
TikTok.
Yeah, people I've seen it before. There's like a live tab, and then everything you scroll, it's like shorts. You can scroll right through, but every single one of them is people live.
Oh, okay.
And then you could be like, oh, these guys are interesting. What are they doing? And then you're like, hey, this is us, you know.
Yeah, this is
come laugh at us on our
channel.
channel.
Come laugh at us, so Dustin doesn't have to laugh at me.
Yeah.
No, we were talking. Speaking of the Elco.
I'll look into that TikTok thing and see what we got to do to make something like that happen.
Yeah, because that'd be another platform to get us on. But I basically moved onto the yellow truck, and the Elco literally is in storage until it's nice.
Like a pontoon boat.
Yeah,
it's got it finally shrink wrapped,
and it's
protected in a climate controlled storage facility.
AKA just outside the door. But anyways,
it's climately controlled, Jason.
But we were making a list today.
By Mother Earth.
We were making a list today of things that need to be done on it. I mean, like, I need to make that list.
But I got a piece of paper.
No.
You want me to start making it for you?
Yeah. Power steering pump, power steering bracket.
Everything I got to help him fix. So battery. Yeah.
Wiring switch for fan.
Fan switch. Power steering pump.
Power steering bracket.
Yeah.
Shifter. It needs a shifter.
Floor shifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a cool swap meet shifter for that thing.
Yeah.
Like a B&M ratchet shifter.
Yeah.
I got one for the Camaro. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's like I need to start making that list.
Your car don't even have to be fast. When you grab that shifter and you just pull it back and it clicks and then you floor it and you're like, I'm going like warp speed. You just jam it forward and the car hits the next gear, bogs, falls on its face, and then it tries to come back to life and you're like, I don't care. The shifter sounds cool. And then you smack it again. Everybody around you is like, why is that so loud? And it hasn't even left the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, I'm in my own world, listening to my AC/DC. Got my cheap sunglasses on. Hell, the rest of the world. This Firebird's fast.
This fire chicken's fast. Breathing fire right into the turbo.
Got to make it to my parole appointment.
Gotta make it.
I just stereotype like half of my viewers.
Dude, I love
and myself all at once. That was rough.
I have two groups that I'm in. I have two groups that I'm in on Facebook. I'm in a Volkswagen Little Rabbit group, and like everything I post in there gets like a lot of views. Like those guys really are responsive. And then there's another group that I'm part of on Facebook that's an El Camino group, and man, they absolutely love Nacho. Like, it's so much fun to post that stuff and get other people's reaction. And it's also fun to see what other people are doing, basically with the same thing. Like, I was just showing Dustin the comment I got today about, I posted the video of burnout tires, and somebody commented, I can't afford to keep tires on my vehicle. And I was just like, man, that sucks.
It sucks to not be able to just burn off tires.
Yeah. You got to be able to just.
It's not like we're buying brand new ones.
Yeah.
At Bell Tire.
Yeah.
You need sweet stickers on the old shop laptop.
You need to put that TA Performance one on there.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I need one that says 10 millimeter.
10 millimeter. Just a 10 millimeter. That's a 10 millimeter socket sticker.
Yeah.
And then just.
I found it. Just put "found it" underneath it. It's just a little 10 millimeter socket under it. It says "found it." Or missing, like the old milk carton pictures. One, and it's like a little milk carton with a 10 millimeter socket on it. That'd be kind of cool sticker.
Yeah. So it's the side of a milk carton with a 10 millimeter socket. It says
Dad said you got to start growing out your mullet. Now that you got it.
I tell you what, man.
I'm working on mine. It's getting.
I mean, I need to get a haircut.
Just on the sides.
Yeah, I think I could. I think I could just go straight mullet.
Getting close.
Go straight mullet for the Elko.
It would add 20 horsepower.
Do it for the Elko.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say something. I forgot.
What groups do you have on Facebook? You're on a Buick group, aren't you?
I'm on a bunch of them. I go on there and I'm on. I have no idea. I'm on a bunch of them.
Buicks and Camaros.
Buicks and Camaros and all kinds of groups.
Buy my jalopy.
Yeah.
All kinds of.
Dude, I want to get people on my Facebook or on the shop's Facebook, and I want them to post their projects.
Yeah.
I wonder how can I get that out to enough people to get people to be like, hey, what are you guys working on?
Yeah. Project help and advice.
Maybe.
By the Schwami.
Sell it and buy something cool. Like this car I have for sale.
Like this car I have for sale.
No, I don't know if any of you guys have watched, I'm not trying to like name drop other channels and crazy stuff like that, but there's Pole Barn Garage, and what he does is he'll do lives once in a while, and you can see him because he's just chatting with you, and then he scrolls through like Facebook Marketplace, and he's like, this looks cool, and then he clicks on it, and then he reads the description and tells you whether he thinks it's a piece of crap or not, and you know, like everybody else, most 90% of stuff on Facebook Marketplace is crap, but it's just fun because he's like, what are you guys looking for? And somebody would be like, I want a, Studebaker pickup truck. So he'll look up Studebaker pickup truck with a wide radius. Then he'll be like, oh, check this out. This is a 53. And then he's like, oh, that thing's a piece of crap. He says, no rust. You can see it right there on the hood. And then,
looky there.
Would you
looky there?
Yeah. And then, but it's fun. And he just chit chats and stuff. So maybe
that'd be fun. That'd be a fun add-on.
That'd be something fun to do.
We should do it like old school with like an auto trader.
Yeah.
And do like the Joe Dirt where you're like, dang, he's got 2 fenders for a 71 Duster.
Instead of looking up stuff that we like, why don't we look up stuff we really don't like and then try to say nice things about it?
Say a nice thing about a Pontiac Fiero.
It's eco-friendly.
I think it was well designed with the motor placement to the rear axle. In the comments, let's hear you say something nice about a Pontiac Fiero.
A Pontiac Fiero, yeah.
It's gotta be nice.
I got it.
What?
The best thing about a Pontiac Fiero is I don't have one. Curtis just commented and said he found our channel looking for Econoline videos. He's going to be picking up a 78 Cargo Econoline in the next couple of weeks.
Dude, we need a van. We need van content.
Awesome. Yeah, Curtis, I have 3 vans. I used to have 0, and then for some reason overnight I became a collector. So yeah, check out my van videos. I've got my I got a 76 Econoline Shorty van, and I need to get some more content out on it. It runs, but it needs a bunch of work, and it was my grandpa's van. So I've got some plans for it, but like I kind of said earlier, I got a list of projects and got to get stuff done in some sort of an order. So unfortunately, it's pretty rough. So it's pretty far down on the list because it can't really
get worse.
It's not going to really get worse sitting out there.
It's still going to be a full project. No, but like, okay. So we went.
But yeah. Maybe we need to get one of them videos. Maybe that's something we could do on the live.
Yeah.
For the 12-hour live, maybe we could drag the van in and do something to the van. Just go, look, you know what? We're not rebuilding the van, but we're going to fire it up. We're going to pull it in the shop, and we're going to do one thing to progress it. Because, it's been sitting and sitting and sitting. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's put the hubcaps back on it. Maybe it's, I just changed the oil. But, something simple or whatever. Maybe it's come up with a game plan on the gas tank. Because I have a brand new gas tank for it. Right now it runs off a boat tank, so maybe that's the thing.
Put the gas tank in it.
Maybe that's get the gas tank figured out, or at least get a path going the right direction.
Yeah, do the roadworthiness stuff like the gas tank.
It's got all brand new brakes. It's literally the gas tank is why you can't drive it. That and like when you drive down the road, and you just turn your head backwards, it's light comes in from multiple directions and all angles.
Not necessarily just the windows.
Yeah, and you know if you like road noise, there's some.
And I think you said it smokes a little.
Oh, she's a heavy smoker. Heavy smoker. Do you remember? You remember Homer's sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was there? Patty and what was the other one? There's Patty and Patricia or something. And then yeah. She's. If that van had a voice, it sounds like this. Wanna come over? But it'll burn tires. I've done it. Dad says V6 Fieros suck slightly less than the 4-cylinders. Curtis says he's got 20 motorcycle projects, so he needs something to haul them.
Yeah, it needs a van.
Yeah, absolutely. So is your van?
He's got the older van, if I remember right. He's got like
Well, he says right here he's getting a '78 Cargo line, so that's a big van.
I thought he had a. Yeah. Okay, I thought we talked to him before, and he had.
I don't know. Have we talked to you before, Curtis? He said he just found our channel, so I don't know if we talked to him before until now.
I was thinking somebody was talking about the 62, 63.
A bunch of people talked to me about that.
Yeah.
Well, there's that guy down in DuckTales telling me about. He's got one, and he did all kinds of crazy wild stuff. He was telling me that like the Maverick front end is the same front end, so all the suspension swaps over, and what headers to use to get headers on, all kinds of wild stuff. I'm like, wow, this is really good information. If only I could write all this down. But hopefully, if I need that guy, I can find him somewhere.
Yeah, he wasn't that far away.
No, because DuckTales in a couple hours from us.
He'd be back. No, that was kind of the thing, like with the.
Oh, he said he just found our channel like 5 minutes ago. What? Before we went live. Yeah, awesome, man. Well, thanks for coming.
Well, thanks for chatting.
I hope you enjoy our shenanigans. Yeah. Check out the rest of our videos. I don't know what all you're into, but we kind of smorgasbord. We hop around and do a lot of stuff. Do lots of burnouts.
Yeah, have lots of fun.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Bad ideas, good times.
Tons of fun. I've actually got 2 vans. What I would like to do if I had, time. All the time in the world, I've got that white van that I originally bought the white van to cut it up into little pieces and rebuild my blue van. But now I think what would be cooler is fix the blue van and then turn the white van into a pull behind camper. So you'd have like the blue shorty van, right? Cargo van, and then you'd have the camper. It would look just like a van trailer, but it would be like two back ends, and then you'd have the slider door on the side, and then you'd have like your bed in there, like your little whatever, and then I thought like the back of it could have like your like cook stove and stuff, or maybe turn the van around so when you open where the hood used to be, that would be like your little kitchenette, like the little tow behind like teardrop. That would be really cool. Awesome. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. I'm sure Jason does too.
Yeah.
Right, Jason?
I do appreciate it. Watch some Volkswagen videos.
Watch Volkswagen videos.
They make Volkswagen vans too, but they call them buses.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, they're short little buses.
You know why Jason likes imports? Because he doesn't have to be able to know fractions.
Yeah. I'm actually really good with fractions.
Oh. That joke didn't work.
I hate metric.
We're out of control.
I honestly don't like metric. It's one of those like it's kind of a necessary evil.
It is. Everything new's metric too. Now I'm like, dude, it back in the day it was American. Everything was American and it was cool. I knew it, right? And then later on, it's like, okay, well if I'm working on a Honda or something, it's metric, but at least I know it's metric. So I'm like, I don't know what size that is, but I know it's on the metric wrenches. But now it's like, okay, what is that? Is that a 15 or a 9/16? or a ½ inch or a 14 or a,
No, my little yellow truck's that way. My little yellow truck is like split. There's like things that are obviously metric, but there are also things that are obviously American.
standard. Yeah. But you don't know. It's like,
Yeah.
where did they source these bolts from?
Yeah.
Wherever they could get it the cheapest. It doesn't, it's
Like a lot of my steering column, like is not metric. It's all American size, but it's kind of the standard D stuff, the standard double D.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, that stuff all is standard, kind of.
yeah, it is.
But it's so weird. It's like you get into like certain systems on the truck, and it's clearly American. It's clearly American, and then you get into other systems, and it's clearly metric.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the heck? So weird.
It's like German engineering at its
It's
best.
the same way with the Elco though too. Like you work on certain things in the Elco, and it's American, and you work on certain things in the Elco, and it's metric.
So, what's the status on your heads?
The status on the heads are they're unobtainium. They've been on order for right at about 2 months, and yeah, I don't have heads yet.
What size valves are going to be in those things?
I don't even know.
Are they bigger than mine?
I don't even know.
No, they're not. Mine are bigger.
Check.
Bigger's better. Check
Here.
what?
Here, you talk.
I know what size my intake valves are. They're 2.13.
I'm gonna ask the.
Ask your Google box over there. Who's got bigger valves, guys? Who do you think, me or Jason? If mine aren't bigger, I'm gonna have to. I don't know.
Yeah. So here we go.
What size valves that thing got?
Let's see what the old valve size, man. The old valve. Which valve size?
What are those heads? Demon Slayer? What?
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer. Dude, do those have stickers? Do they come with stickers? If they don't, I'm going to be sorely upset. I will call customer service and be like, how are you going to sell heads
And give no
and not have a bitchin' sticker? Because, I mean,
I got those. I know I got those. Dun, dun, dun. Details.
details. What are the details on this thing? So 454, big block Chevy.
Intake valve. Well, I better get to the right part first, because if I get the wrong one, people are going to come at me all angry.
Yeah, they're in blue. You don't even know what you're talking about.
You bought heads, you don't even know what they are. Yeah,
that's right.
You're absolutely right. I have no clue. I don't need to. They are a 2.25 inch.
Oh, yep.
intake.
I just got, Dad just said 2.25.
Yep, 2.25s.
And I'm going to be running 2.13.
Eighth of an inch bigger.
So you are bigger by, I mean, it
That's-
doesn't seem like much, but that
That's-
is some substantial,
Yep.
that's a lot of flow.
So the part that's taking so long on the heads is not only did I get a set of heads from Brodex, I got a set of heads from Brodex, and then they CNC match the chamber. They CNC match the chambers, so it's not an as-cast chamber.
Oh, they don't just do it with the Dremel?
No, you can get it. You can get as-cast,
Uh-huh.
but these have an extra operation from Brodex.
Okay.
And what they do is they CNC the chambers, so they're absolutely all identical. They all have absolutely the same.
So I was kicking around doing that with the heads on the Buick just to do it and to show people how to do it. The difference is I'm cheap and I'll do it the hillbilly way. Well, not really hillbilly way, but I don't have a CNC milling machine way. Basically, you take a piece of plexiglass, you drill a hole in it, and you get a, I forget what they call it, but yeah, basically it's a graduated cylinder. It has a special name for doing it. And then you put this liquid in there and you put it up to a certain mark, and then you fill your cylinder head, or not your cylinder head, but your
combustion
chamber on your head. And then you measure it, and then you do all 8, and then you pick the biggest one, and then you grind every single one of them Basically, you just grind and smooth out every single one of them to match the largest one, and that balances your engine as best as possible.
Yeah. Well, the thought is
it gives you balanceability. I mean, it gives you,
because essentially what ends up happening is you tune the engine for one cylinder. You basically tune the engine for the worst cylinder. So like with
the worst compression.
Yeah. So if
because you can't make it smaller unless you weld it in.
But the thought is I want a higher compression engine, so that you're basically tuning. What happens is you're going to detonate at some point. You can advance that timing to a point to where you detonate one cylinder, and that's where you back the timing off. So if you CNC match all of the combustion chambers, you end up with them all being equal, so you don't end up with one hot cylinder.
Yeah.
No
one cylinder is doing more work than any other one.
And
you can balance the whole motor. Yours probably will be all completely balanced, but mine is straight from GM. The guy that was bolting my motor together was probably doing who knows what, listening to a Walkman and a cassette player and eating a bag of nachos and like, let's torch back on that. Just put them heads on.
Anyway, but the thought is that when you start running higher compression, that it basically makes the motor safer, and it basically keeps the cylinders more equal.
Race car guys have been doing that for years,
and that's kind of the thought on it. And it wasn't horribly that much more money to have Rodex do it, so it was just like,
well, you're already paying it done. You might as well. I mean, they got them sitting there, and it's an extra whatever, and it's that is the optimum way to do it. I personally can't afford that, and my heads aren't going to be doing that. So, but if I make a video on my channel or on the channel, I guess, doing the heads on the Buick, I would basically be doing it the backwoods race car way. If you were going to the circle track and you were running against your neighbor, this is the way you would do it. You're not going to take them somewhere and go machine out these.
Make these perfect.
Make these perfect. You're going to get your Dremel out. You're probably going to use some rubbing alcohol or something. So measure it with a vial or a rain gauge.
So the heads basically are back ordered. The heads are back ordered. And then like the machine work is also back ordered. So it's kind of one of these things like it's just going to take time to get what I want. So it just is what it is. It's at the end of the day, like I would love to have the motor sooner than later, but at the same time, like I'm going to be happy once I get the motor. So it's kind of like just,
it would be cool. You could have it in the back of our lives.
Yeah.
You'd be just like sitting here and we could like put our drinks on it.
Yeah. Just like, see if we could, how many tennis balls we can shove down the intake. It's like how many peanuts fit.
How many marshmallows can we fit in each cylinder?
How many ball bearings
will fit in? Yeah.
How many ball bearings can we put in the oil pan?
Oh yeah. What would be cool? Just have like a little engine that would just turn.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. But no, it's coming. It's one of those things like I want to be in a hurry and I want to rush it, but at the same time, like rushing something that costs that much money is going to be a very bad decision.
Dad says, Jeg says Dragon Slayer heads are on back order now, but will begin shipping in December 22nd.
Yeah, that's probably when they're probably going to be available.
Probably when they'll. Yeah, and you ordered yours what 2-3 months ago?
Early October, so after the last NOD.
Yeah, so early October. So yours should be on the first shipment.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
If they get through the machine shop.
And they should have a bitchin' sticker.
Yeah.
If they don't,
we're going to have to make our own Dragon Slayer stickers.
Might have to.
I'm trying to think
what would be cool is if it was just the Elko, like a little cartoon drawing of the Elko with just like flames shooting out the back, or no, right out at the top. Have like the header pipes and just have like massive flames, like a diesel semi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like instead of like a big smoke, like rolling coal straight up, just have like over-exaggerated flames, just like twice the size of the car. And the car kind of like, maybe that picture that I got of you at Fort Wayne, where the car's like half sideways with the smoke cloud out the back, and you can see both exhaust pipes.
Yeah.
And then just have like exaggerated flames just like straight up.
Oh, yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And get little stickers that are about that big, and then we can give them out to people.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Be careful when you peel that sticker. You don't want to rip the flames off.
Don't rip the flames off.
Because you know, like when you try and peel a sticker, they always like.
Yeah, no, those heads are on the way.
That'll be fun.
I still have I have the intake, I have the distributor, I have, what else do I have for that? A throttle body for it. So yeah, it's going to be EFI. It's going to be an EFI big block. So it's going to be fun. I got most of the top end ready. As soon as I have 2 blocks sitting, as soon as I get the heads, go see the motor guy. Have him figure out what I'm going to need for bottom end, get that on the way, and then it's going to be valve train, then it's going to be cam, it's going to be, cam and all that stuff, and then it's just going to be like light the fires, put the injectors in it and get it ready to run. That's going to be crazy.
You know what you need to do? You need to do like I'm doing with my mini bike. You need to get the little yellow truck done, and then you need to find a cool old mini bike and redo it so you have your own pit bike, and then drag it around in the back of your yellow truck. Get like a cool like old Sears mini bike or something with the 8 hangers, like kind of like mine, and then just redo it the same yellow and stuff. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Just to have something to bebop around.
I want a side hack. A side hack mini bike.
Oh, with like a sidecar on it?
Sidecar mini bike. And then like if I go to the swap meet, I can put my junk in.
Or a dog.
Or a cave.
Or a kid.
Oof.
Well, not your kid.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not suggesting you steal one either. How much for the kid, man?
How much? Go to a yard sale, left with a kid.
I got a perfectly good seat over here.
Oh, man.
It's terrible. But no, a little pit bike would be cool.
Yeah. I'm dangerous with pit bikes. I'll just throw a BMX bike into that.
You can do that. Make a cool like dirt bike build or something, like a yellow one, so it matches.
Yellow bike. Get a Stingray.
Yeah. Get a yellow Stingray.
Get is it a lemon?
Yeah, lemon crate or lemon
crate. Yeah.
Lemon something. They got the repops, but
yeah.
You might as well get one of those because it's all going to be metric.
Get a lemon crate for it.
That's terrible. I'm full of metric jokes.
Yeah. The world's
It's
not
funny.
metric.
I don't just say that to Jason though. I actually,
yeah.
If you ask people at my day job, I complain about it all the time too.
I do as well.
I just like to tease him because he's always like, I'm going to bring the Beetle over, or this part over. Do you have one of these? And I'm like, why are you asking? Just bring it. Because I clearly don't have a 17-point triangle socket that's specific for your flywheel.
Oh, jeez. The triple square.
Yeah, or whatever
the
they call it.
Volkswagen triple square.
Yeah. Dude, we've went over 18 minutes.
Oh, my.
But we still got 5 people in here hanging out.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? Have you enjoyed the live stream? What do you think? What should we change? What should we do better? And do you plan on checking out our live stream December 30th? Are you gonna, whatever? Is the van idea a good idea? Does Jason bring over something for him? And then we fire up my blue van if it'll start and drag it in here and work on the gas tank or something?
Yeah, or do we just do like maintenance on everything?
You're just, yeah.
Like pull the Elco in and fix all the little things that are wrong with it.
Yeah, you could do that. We could work on that.
That's only a couple hours.
That's a couple hours worth of crap over.
Yeah, the blue van, that'd probably be a couple hours worth of gas tank.
Yeah. Well, the gas tank it needs more than you think. So the problem with the gas tank on the blue van is that is a shorty van. And the shorty vans have different gas tanks than a standard van.
Let me guess, they're shorter.
in both directions. So a shorty van takes a specific fuel sending unit and fuel gauge. It's shorter than a standard. So
you gotta let the fuel out of it before you cut it off.
You can't get them. They don't make one for it. But they do make one for the regular van. So the white van I have out there has a brand new gas tank in it with a brand new fuel sending unit. The blue van, I have the gas tank because the gas tank is obtainable, but not the fuel sending unit. So what I need to do is drop the brand new gas tank out of the white van and cut the fuel sending unit down to the correct depth so that I can put it in the blue van and basically just use
direction. What about the other direction?
No, the tank fits. Whatever, Jason.
You said 2 directions in both directions.
Yeah, well, the tank's different in both directions, okay? I just don't want it to be like, your gas tank's full, and it's clearly empty because I'm walking, right? Yeah. So I want the tank fill to be halfway close, and I want it to pick fuel up from the bottom of the tank, not like it's, sucking air in a half tank. So basically, I think what I can do is just measure the depth of
tank A
and tank B, and then subtract the difference, and then take my fuel sending unit and cut the pickup tube off and adjust it that much, and then use a couple compression fittings. Done. Fuel rated compression fittings, slap it in, boom. I've got good tank straps. Strap the tank back up, hook my fuel line up, and boom. And yeah, I mean, other than the 18 holes in it, you can drive it. I mean, it runs good. Like I said, it's just a heavy smoker. And I was just trying to think of I would like to make that our merch van at some point.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of what other projects could we tackle.
Well, we could tackle that in a day.
Yeah, we could tackle the van in a day. We could tackle the
Elko. So we could do the Elko and the van.
And then, is there anything could we rip the heads off of Harmon?
If we do that, then I can't really make a video of that later.
Well, true.
But I mean, pulling the heads off of it really isn't.
Maybe we shoot a live of us filming an episode.
Oh, we could do that. I could put the GoPro in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a hard enough time being at our live on time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Running 2 cameras.
But yeah, make the video. Show a behind the scenes of making.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, because I could be like, okay, guys, we're gonna do the GoPro. And then I could get the GoPro, and we could take the video and do the cut scenes and everything. Okay, guys, we're gonna pull the heads off this, blah blah blah, and they get to see it all.
Yeah, and then they can watch the video
and be like, oh wow, they deleted all kinds of stupid shit they said.
Look at that fire they put out.
That fire's not even in the real video. Why is Jason Sherrill burnt in this clip and not in that one? I swear there was a fire in that live.
I swear there was a fire during the live.
Where'd that live go? It's been removed. Anyway, yeah, maybe that's something cool. Maybe we could do that.
Maybe work on a mini bike or
yeah. We got options.
Do something.
Should we do a big thing or a little thing?
That's, a bunch of little projects.
Or and just hang out all day thrashing on them, or do one big one.
Monstrous one.
I don't know.
Who knows?
We'll come up with something.
Yeah.
We'll make a plan.
And the weather might determine some of it too. If it's just nasty and gross outside,
then we clearly have got to do something that is involved with us rolling around and being pissed off.
Ooh, the snow blower. If there is snow on the ground, the snow blower is getting used, people.
Right.
I don't care if it's an hour video of us just snow blowing the driveway.
Look what I can do.
Look what we got. Shooting rocks at everything.
You can hold the GoPro and I'll just drive at you and throw the snow.
Yeah. If there is snow on the ground on December 30th, we'll go outside and play in the snow. We'll definitely go play in the snow.
I was just thinking, get the vans in here.
Yeah.
In the snow.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if it's
The blue one runs, so we just pull it in here. It's just the white one we got to cut the tank off of. Well, I'd like to not cut the tank off of it, but it's only 2 straps and a hose, and we just cut the fuel line. I don't care about the fuel line. It only takes 5 minutes to get that
yeah.
out.
We'll have to watch.
That tank's brand new.
If it's like nice, if it's like not, if it's not like, if it's not horrible, then yeah, we can go play on any vehicle.
One thing that is for certain, guys, out of all this, is that the only way you're actually gonna know what we do on this live on December 30th is if you log in and go, wow, they're not doing anything they said they were. I'm upset because none of this was promised.
Yeah, because absolutely none of this is promised. Because
they got my hopes up because they mentioned this and that and this and that. They're not doing any of that.
We could be working on a mobile home on the 30th.
We could.
On somebody's mini house.
You never know. Yeah, I could buy a pop-up camper.
No, yeah, we could be working on who knows what.
We could be playing cornhole boards.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I could be sleeping in the hammock again.
Maybe.
Never know. Yeah, you're gonna have to show up because like we don't even know what we're gonna do yet.
We have no clue. But anyway,
we'll probably put it together about the 29th.
Yeah. We need to get out of here, guys, and call this live to a close. Thanks for hanging out. There was a bunch of people in here.
Thank you, guys.
As always, you know, we appreciate you guys 150%.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoy our stupid shenanigans, and like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends all about it. Don't forget that we have a merch store now. I'll put the links in the description if you want hats, t-shirts, recycled rubber. I'm getting beanie hats. I don't have them yet, but as soon as I get them, they'll be on the shop. And we've got a 10% discount code, Tire Smoke, all caps, because that's what we do around here. Lots of tire smoke. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll fire up that orange mini bike and just do a big nasty burnout on the live. And you'll be like trying to work on something, or I'll be like, wah!
Maybe we should have a burnout competition in the shop. Carmen versus Nacho Libre.
I don't have any tires left.
You got fronts. You got fronts, bud. There's spare tires right there.
Yeah, I do. I have fronts. You never know. Anyway, guys, terrible ideas. Remember, check it. We'll go on forever.
Yeah.
Remember, check out all the stuff. Like us on Facebook, Instagram. I'm going to work on the TikTok thing maybe we can get chatting with you guys about your projects, or you guys can send us pictures. If you got pictures of your projects,
we want to see them.
We want to see them. Go on our Facebook, post them all over our Facebook. Hey, Dustin, hey, Jason, check out my cool project. It's way cooler than any of your junk. We'll agree with you because
even if it's a Fiero, we'll agree.
Yeah, we'll agree. Even if it's a Fiero or who knows what. Anyway, show us what you got. I don't care if it's a bicycle, mini bike, or it could be a remote control car or a model car, whatever. We're game. Post it. Show us what you do in your spare time when you're not checking out our channel, and we will catch you guys on the flip side. Keep on wrenching. Peace.